guys, this is Val from valkayink. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a very long time since I've filmed anything, but today I thought we would do something a little bit special. It's really been a while since I've had the chance to talk about manga, and I just want to pull up some very, very special pieces that I got recently from my good friend Morgan. He has gone through a lot lately. In fact, he recently had gone through the Lahaina fires and, you know, kind of sorting through all of the wreckage. He decided to send me a couple of things, which was really, really sweet. So I just thought I would show those items and shout out to him because he's just so amazing and I love him so much. So this is his Doraemon bag that he found at the mall over there, and he instantly thought of me, which, man, that was so sweet because I do really enjoy Doraemon. I have a lot of Doraemon stuff. It's so funny. I read Doraemon chapters when I was much younger, and in those chapters I always thought Doraemon was a seal. I don't know if other people thought that, but this is a super cute tote with a super cute little Lahaina keychain on it that he sent me. But back to the main point of this, we are going to talk about manga. So I'm going to pull up a couple of things that, you know, I've been reading along with some of the amazing, amazing manga that he sent me that basically survived those fires. So first and foremost, naturally, I have Lupin, Thick as Thieves. Yeah, you guys knew I'd be getting this one, so it's not that big of a surprise. I haven't had a chance to read into it too long, but of course, beautiful manga chapters of Lupin. And yeah, it's just as great as the first one. I really like the translations in this. I actually really dig this cover. Every time I see the cover reveals, I'm surprised how much I actually do like them. Lupin can live over there. Another thing that I got way back at the beginning of the year, and I don't think I got to feature this in a video, but this is Manga in Theory and Practice. This is Hirohiko Araki's book. This is older. This was actually the last copy they had in the bookstore, which is why I felt the need to get it. This is really interesting. It just talks about, you know, his personal approach to manga and, you know, how he likes to write characters, you know, what he considers like good traits for a protagonist, good traits for an antagonist, for a reader to enjoy. But I'm finding the parts I really like in this one, really when he's talking about like what it's actually like to be a manga author. Like, he basically says in it, if you want to be a manga author, at least how he started out, you had to be okay with being paid like $18 a page. And some pages can take an entire day of work. The other thing that I find so fascinating are the manga that he recommends, and the movies he recommends. You know, he's the kind of author that's so interested in so many different things. This book is just great insight. I haven't gotten very far in it, obviously. I feel like I read one chapter out of this book every like 2 months. I don't have time. But I'm really liking it. I really want to finish that one soon. Another small thing that I picked up recently, this was out of Half Price Books. This is Tezuka, The Marvel of Manga. This is the National Gallery of Victoria book. This is pretty well known. There's still copies available online and used, so it's not a rare book. But what I really, really enjoy about this one is that they are direct quotes from him from various interviews about different titles that he's done. And I really, really like these quotes. I really like when you can kind of, I don't know, get the true voice of a manga author. Because so often, like, when we talk about manga authors, we talk about, like, how we read it, how we interpret the material. It's so interesting to read how, you know, he'll be like, man, you know, all I can think about when I look back at Jungle Emperor is how I lost so many originals. Like, he doesn't have a lot of the original illustrations from it because he lent them to a friend and they got lost. And there was another one that was really, really great about, oh yeah, Princess Knight. He says in a lot of this right here how Princess Knight are some of his fondest memories of drawing manga. Like, he had such a good time with it and he was so, you know, happy that he got consistent work out of it, that he can't help but be fond of Princess Knight. And I just think it's so cool that we have those kind of quotes. And the other thing I really like is these really high-res scans, you know, of manga panels, of, oh man, Wonder 3. All this high-res art of his color illustrations. If you don't know anything about Tezuka, which I know most of you do, I don't have to say much, but it's really astounding how much work he did, how many pages he was able to put down and draw. And you know, it comes and goes, it shows better in some things than others. This obviously doesn't have all of his manga, it kind of just hits all the major beats. Marvelous Melmo. Blackjack, oh, I love Blackjack. I've read more chapters of Blackjack recently, and I really, really like Blackjack. He's just such a great little emotional man. Naturally, some of his like favorite layouts and stuff. Really cool ones like his Crime and Punishment. I think I put a picture of that on Twitter. Yeah, I've been meaning to like sit down and actually like scan this one. Like do some scans out of here just because I think some of the quotes are interesting. Ludwig B. He talks about how he feels really close to Ludwig as a person because they move house so much. It's interesting where his fascinations lie about things. I love the way he depicts like music and sound. Yeah, this is just a really interesting little book. Bomba. I don't think anyone asked for Bomba, but there it is. I've read all of these. My personal fave is MW. I talked about that in a previous video. This manga is insane. Yeah, if you guys are like huge Tezuka fans, or if anyone wants any specific scans out of this book for any reason, hey, just let me know. I think it's fascinating. Some of his like colored works are just so astounding to me, like his use of color and his control. I love the Phoenix. It's so beautiful. So yeah, that's just a fun, interesting little book, you know. If you guys are interested in it, I know like on some Amazon, I don't know which countries, but some Amazon still have copies of this. Just something really cool I wanted to show you guys. Next up, some goodies straight from Hawaii. Morgan kept a few used manga because there's still quite a huge community of manga readers in Hawaii. A lot of Japanese stuff obviously makes it over there. And so he found a couple of case-closed mangas for me. And like I said in many other times, you know, in a different life, I probably would be super obsessed with this, like as much as I'm obsessed with One Piece. So this might awaken something in me. Because every time I watch or read a bit more of Case Closed, Detective Conan, I fall in love with it more. It's so strange and upbeat, yet dark at the same time. It's got this tonal whiplash to it that works. I mean, holy Jesus. It's really fun. It's fun while still being an interesting detective story. I have no idea what manga volume it's on now, because it's still ongoing, but geez, it's amazing. And I've never been able to find these. You know, I do a lot of thrifting and looking through used bookstores and things, and I've never been able to find these, so the fact that he found them and thought of me, it's just so heartfelt and touching. I'm really excited to like sit down and read these fully. Speaking of sitting down and reading fully, he found an old copy of Mushishi Volume 1. I actually remember when this was brand new. But I never got the chance to own it, and I've said before that I adore Mushishi. Like, beautiful. And I've always wanted to actually read the manga because I'm such a fan of the anime. The anime is gorgeous. I'll recommend it to anyone. It's a weirdly peaceful while still being super creepy story of spirits, and I love, you know, literature about spirits or hauntings and things. And just the variety in it is so cool. So yeah, like, he actually wrapped this in really beautiful wrapping paper and made it a really special thing for me. I should have opened his package on camera, but I was just so excited to get something from him. But man, this is so cool. I'm looking at this remembering like episodes. Anyway, so that is Mushishi, of course, and I'm really, really excited just to have this. Again, I do a lot of thrifting, I do a lot of digging through stores and stuff. I've never come across that. So actually owning it is really astounding to me right now. Last but, my god, certainly not least, this is the old Viz Meissan Ikoku manga volume. This is volume 1, obviously. Oh my god. Everything about this story and this art style is so cute. It's so pleasant. And it's one of those stories where the characters really build and kind of learn over time. Again, if you follow me on like social media and you follow the same people that I follow, you know we've been screaming for years that we want like a nice Blu-ray set of Meissan Ikoku. So until we get that, I have this. These older volumes are really hard to find. I think I saw a volume 3 at Half Price Books that they wanted $60 for. And when I asked about it, they said, oh yeah, someone paid for it, it's on hold. They're coming back for it. So even at that price, people still want these. Again, Rumiko Takahashi, another one of my favorite manga authors. Just some really amazing stories. Most people know Inuyasha, but my god, the variety of stories and manga she's done. Amazing. So, that is pretty much it for all of this. It's quite an amazing assortment of things. Basically, all of, pretty much, a lot of my favorite things. I am caught up on One Piece and Golden Kamuy, so yeah, I have not been able to do videos about that, but I have a ton of other videos I need to get done for you guys. I have new Blu-rays, new DVDs, I have a special project I have another opening I need to film, so I know I've been away for a while, but I promise I'm not going away for good. Things just got a little busy on my end. Anyway guys, let me know in the comments if you own any of these, if you have read any of these. What would you take out of this set if you could? Yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. Anyway, I'm hoping that you guys are all doing really well. I wish you guys all the best, and you guys rock, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!